Holy shnikes, we're back in our old time slot, Batman.
I know. It feels weird to be on Sunday at 12. I like it though.
Yeah, and that's where we're gonna be from now on. We're going back to our old times. Like, why mess with a good thing?
Yeah.
Today is a special day. Celebrate good times. All right, what's on the show today, Jeff B?
Well, we're going to do the news, and then we're going to do our 5 years of service, 25K celebration, if you will.
Yeah, we got a message from Natalia Markova. We got a message from different people in the community, and different people might pop in with a phone call to tell us what AFW means to them.
Heck yeah. I like it. Let's do it. Let's hit the music.
Rock and roll, baby.
I got my mic turned on and I'm ready to go. It's time for the All Effing Wrestling Show.
All right. This week's edition of the All Effing Wrestling Show is brought to you by SWA Sabers. SWA Sabers makes the best lightsabers in the world. They have the cosplay edition, which is just for looks and show. Then they got the combat edition in case you want to brain one of your best friends for no reason at all, other than in the name of justice against the Sith Lords. SWA Sabers.
I feel like if someone broke into your house and you
Yeah.
had one of these unbreakable SW sabers,
Yeah.
and you like beat a guy who broke into your house with it, I feel you'd be on the news.
I think you would too. Yeah. I think you would be on the news for murder. Yeah.
Well, no, you don't kill him. You just beat him senseless till he gets the fuck out of your house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I have a 22 that's under my bed.
You're not as Canadian as I thought you were.
I've had it since I moved to LA. So I've had it for like decades and decades. Like I'm not a huge gun advocate. I don't ever clean it. I don't even know if it works anymore, to be honest with you. Joe!
You were 10 minutes late. You were 5 at best.
5 at best.
Oh, we got
I hear you.
There you go. Better?
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, I got lucky. I didn't hit any of the red lights on the way home.
I mean, in all honesty, Joe, knowing the commitment and the time and love it requires to even do an episode of the All Effing Wrestling Show, yeah, I would have blown through those red lights. I would have done Tokyo Drift, going left and right. I would have taken out the old ladies on their strollers.
I mean, I had my kids in the car with me, and I gotta set the example.
Oh, come on. Like your kids aren't going to be excited when you jump over a car.
Dukes of Hazzard style.
Yeah, it's like Dukes of Hazzard style.
Well, anyways, let's get introductions out of the way. Oh, by the way, I did buy an SWA saber.
You bought one?
I bought one, yeah. I plugged out the money and I bought one. So the two that I'm getting for free, one's going to my dad and the other one's going to my brother-in-law because he's a huge.
So you used our link and we should.
I used our link, yeah. So you should be getting some. Yeah.
Some SWA saber moolah.
Yeah, a little saber moo.
When did you buy it?
Huh? When
did you buy it?
Friday.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's a quick turnaround.
Yeah, about Friday. So I mean, they're not here yet. It'll be a few weeks, I think. So yeah. I got Darth Vader for me. I got a cosplay one. Then I got my brother-in-law a Luke Skywalker, and then I got my dad Yoda's green lightsaber.
Nice.
So, but anyways, yeah. So I think the best way to start the show is let's go to news. Let's get right into
But
Smack.
before we do, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I am, of course, your professor of the dark custodial arts. I am the man with a master plan. It's Dookie. I'm the JFB, James from Boston.
And I am the patron saint of professional wrestling. I'm the gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I'm Canada effing dry, damn it. I've been approved of an extra injection of bubbliness
Oh,
by the Prime Minister of Canada.
okay.
So just saying.
All right. Well, I mean, if he says it's okay, I got no complaints or problems. Not at all. And the gentleman down below, go ahead and grace us.
What's
with
everybody?
your
You all
beautiful-
know it's me. It's me. It's the EVP here on a Sunday afternoon, ready for this massive celebration we got on deck.
We got a huge one.
So, like, before we get on the news, not only do we have the celebration here on the All Life and Wrestling Show, it continues on later into the evening
Yeah.
with our realist show.
Yeah.
Where we're doing wrestling movies.
Yeah, we're going to do the top 10 wrestling movies of all time. We got a list. We got a great freaking list. I know somebody commented that there was one that was missing.
Yeah, this guy commented.
And I said, oh, it wasn't ignored. It wasn't missed. We just ignored it.
but I feel like maybe we have to discuss that for, like, even if it's just a minute amount of time.
Oh yeah, I'll lay up a couple of honorable mentions because, like, one for me is No Holds Barred. You know that, or Body Slam. I'm sorry, Body Slam is a big, huge watch for me.
Because Nacho Libre,
yeah,
it's based on a true story.
no, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
The comedy part. I found this online.
I know,
There was
but
this.
it's not.
Is this a spaghetti? What do you call it? Lore sort of thing.
Like a folklore. I mean,
Yeah, like, because I read this article saying this priest started wrestling to earn money for his orphanage.
there's truth to that. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that's like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's based on loosely, very, very loosely on
Very,
this.
very, very, very loosely.
Yes.
Based on a
Yeah,
there is
right.
a priest who did wrestle to raise money for the orphanage.
I think the word we're looking for is inspired by.
Inspired by, yes, loosely inspired by. So let's get to the news. SmackDown Friday night. Chelsea Green is now in her second term as the U.S. Women's Champion. And Matt Cardona, her husband, wrote this beautiful thing about how proud he was of her, the amount of work she puts in that the fans don't see. And it led me to think, I'm not going to read the comments attached to the tweet he put out on X. I didn't want to do it because there are going to be people on there who are just going to be talking shit for no reason whatsoever. So I decided not to. But Matt Cardona wrote this beautiful, lovely love letter to his wife and how proud he was of her. I love love. I mean, there's no secret about it. I love love.
Love is fucking awesome.
Yes, love fucking raw.
That's a shirt right there. Love is fucking awesome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So Darby Allin pitched an idea, and I want to talk about this in depth because Darby Allin pitched an idea to Tony Khan that he wanted to get hit by a car, and that was going to be used to write him off to go climb Mount Everest. Or he was going to use the car as part of the storyline with the Death Riders. But he wanted to get hit by a car. Canada Dry, What are your thoughts on getting hit by a car? Are you for or
Um,
against you being hit by a car?
I feel like if anyone can pull it off properly, I feel Darby can do it. Like he's got that sort of vibe to him.
Yeah. What do you think, Joe?
I mean, him getting hit by a car probably isn't the most dangerous thing he's even done in AEW. To be honest with you, between jumping through the bed of glass onto chairs, getting body slammed multiple times onto steel steps, I feel like
Being
that's
drowned,
a little bit.
in a fish tank.
Yeah,
Shane, can you hear us?
The hell, come on.
Oh,
We can hear you.
barely. We can barely see you.
He's like this.
Yeah, I know.
I hope they find me.
Shane, can you hear us? Well, maybe he'll call back.
Yeah, maybe he'll call back. But here's my thing about the whole Darby Allin wanting to get hit by a car on purpose. I get it. You want to go the next step up. And I'm glad Tony Khan nixed this because I've worked on a film where there was a stunt scene where a person gets hit by a car going at about 20 miles an hour. And it took months to choreograph it. Even before we shot it, we choreographed it. So, like, I'm glad TK, because at this point, how much further do you need to go to keep topping WWE? Are you going to commit murder on live TV like the Running Man? Like, at what point do you just say enough is enough? I'm glad TK decided.
I think Tony Khan said getting hit by a car is enough.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, ugh. Anyways, let's go to Dominic.
I think eventually Darby will wear down TK and it will happen.
I mean, I don't see it happening for insurance reasons.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I think if it was ever going to happen, it would have happened during the cinematic era of wrestling.
Yeah. Like if it did happen, it would be with a stunt double. They in no way, shape, or form is the insurance going to allow him to get hit by a car. No. I mean, I know for personal fact because I worked on a film where they forgot to mention to the insurance company we would have. Can you hear us?
You still can't hear us. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Maybe you should take off the earbuds or whatever he's using. Just use the.
Is he frozen?
No.
Yeah, now he's frozen. Now he's frozen.
Technology. Love it. Anyways, so we forgot to mention to the insurance company that we were going to have guns, but no prop master, no weapons master. And insurance said you need to shut down immediately because they called us on set, and I took the call because I was the first AD. And they asked me if the prop master was there, and I go, no, there's no prop master. What are you talking about? They said, you're using real guns with blanks, and you don't have a prop master? I said, no, we don't have one. Okay, you need to shut this down immediately. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Everybody was shut down. We were shut down for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. You know how much that cost the producers?
A lot.
Twice the budget.
Wow.
Twice the budget.
Yeah, because you got to pay these because you're paying everyone, right? And you have to pay fines and
you had to pay. You had to pay for flights. You had to pay for their time. We were going to lose actresses and actors. It was a cluster and a half. So, all right, let's go to Dominic Dijak. Anybody remember him? He's killing it in NWA right now. He's killing it is it NWA or MLW? Where is he wrestling?
MLW. Him and the former Baron Corbin are the tag team champions in MLW.
Yeah, tag team champs. Yeah, he's killing it. Anyway, somebody asked him his opinion. He decided to give it. Here it goes. Dominic Dijak was asked who is the best in-ring wrestler of all time. His answer, Bret Michaels. Oh, no, Shawn Michaels, not Bret Michaels.
Bret Michaels.
it's like
God, our
Like,
celebration.
is there a new hybrid
is
between
wildly
Sean and Brett
fun.
that we don't know about?
Brett
I
Michaels.
feel like there should be like this hybrid wrestler named Brett Michaels.
Yeah.
We'll try one more time. Shane, are you there?
Damn it.
No.
It's almost like the adventure of Shane trying to get on the show.
I feel
You know what?
we're watching a horror film because like
It is, I will admit, it is fitting we are celebrating 5 years because I remember at the beginning, sometimes there was technical issues for us.
oh, you ain't kidding. StreamYard back in the day when we first started, that thing was not good. But yeah, he says Shawn Michaels is the best in-ring wrestler of all time. Can't Dry, what are your thoughts?
Like if you're a Shawn Michaels guy, that's cool. Like if you're a Bret Hart guy, that's cool. Like I think like you were one of the other at that time, and so if you grew up watching Shawn, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And you grew up watching Bret, that's cool. So, but I think there needs to be a hybrid wrestler called Bret Michaels, and he's like dressed half like Bret Hart, half like
Yeah.
Shawn. That'd be fucking cool.
We got to find a way to mash Brett's guitar riff with Sean's song somehow.
Yeah,
See if it'll work.
I'll do it. There's no
gotta see if
way
that
I
works.
can't do it. I'm gonna create Bret Michaels, wrestling superstar. I know Bret Michaels is the lead singer of
We
Poison.
know this.
Me and Tiff have a beef. I just want to let you know. That girl said candy corn is a red flag. I disagree. I love candy corn.
Not only that, but you invited her out for a nice dinner at Red Lobster,
Yeah.
and she said no.
I was even going to wear the cowboy hat and the bandana like Bret Michaels, but now forget it. It's off the table.
Like the unlimited free hot biscuits is enough to get me there.
Finally, I got sound.
Hey!
It's a celebration.
It only
I
took
went
5 years
through
for him to get
everything.
down.
Speakerphone, headset. It's just been literally months. I've been trying to get onto the show for months and have been continuously having a problem. Finally, I freaking get on today for the
Why
best.
did it work? Tell us how you solved the problem.
I literally tried this setting, that setting, speakerphone, not speakerphone, headset. Now I somehow went to a Bluetooth setting. Do have the earphone in now. That's the only way I could get it. I couldn't get anything through my
Okay, so write this
damn
down for when you want to come on the show next time and what you got to do.
Yeah. Okay, first things first. Happy 25,000K celebration. I think you guys know what's coming up next.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna drink one to the AFW.
Beers for closers. Remember that?
Yeah.
Thanks to all the AFW fans that got the show going, and it's been hard work. You three boys have put on great work over the years, and now it's starting to pay off more and more. It'll be a matter of time until we get to 50,000.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yes.
Salute,
50,000,
boys.
I'll do it topless.
I think we had a show where we had to do it.
Yeah, I think it was
No,
whoever lost.
remember we were going to do one with the magician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He almost had to do a topless.
Yeah, he always had to do topless. He said no.
JMP was going to do it with him.
I was
I
gonna do it with
don't
him.
I'll do it
I was
shirtless.
gonna
Yeah,
wear
but
a
hasn't-
bow tie and
Hasn't
do-
Rick's been on topless?
Yeah.
I think you went on topless one time.
Oh,
Shane.
I mean, but that's me. That's
Yeah,
me.
that's
It's
the red
very
flag
rare that
king.
we ever see Shane with a shirt on. I just want to throw that out there.
And
Yeah.
also, like, while it's our 5-year anniversary and it's a 25-year celebration, it's Shane's birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, Shane!
Happy birthday!
Thank you, guys.
Woo!
Thank you. Much appreciated, boys.
Let's get some balloons up in this bitch.
So you're welcome to stay as long as you want.
Hey, I finally, since I could actually get on for one time in my life, yeah, I'll sit around.
Hell
Might as
yeah,
well
let's do it.
Get as much use out of these headphones as you can, huh, Shane?
Damn straight, EVP.
Let's talk
and
about
he's back for his birthday. I gave him the ability to switch with any person, and now he's back to being the red flag king because he took my spot. We did a flip.
So Will Ospreay's in the news, not about his injury or when he's coming back, He is a producer for a all women's European pro wrestling called Pro Wrestling Eve. He's one of their producers. They are having their big colossal show at the O2 Arena in March. So mark it down on your calendar. March 26th. Go watch that show. Support Will Ospreay and support those women who are kicking the living hell out of each other for your enjoyment.
Because some AEW women are probably going to be part of the show because they
Probably.
go over all the time.
And
Speaking
what's
of
cool about this for those women is that if they impress Will Ospreay, they're going to get a shot at the big time.
yeah. So I want to do. Speaking of AEW women, Thunder Rosa decided to go ahead and open up her mouth and insert her foot when she said, "Britt Baker, we need to finish our story." Now remember, Thunder Rosa at one time challenged Britt Baker at All In to a hair versus hair match in a steel cage, and they didn't materialize. And now Thunder Rosa is calling out the one woman who does not wrestle for AEW right now, and that is Britt Baker.
But she's still under contract.
She's not on TV. She's not
She's
wrestling.
not on TV. So
She's not making
I wonder where
appearances.
this.
I'm going to be honest with you. No desire to see that match at all.
Thunder
No.
Rosa is stale as fuck right now.
I think that's why she's doing it. That's the whole reason why she's calling out Britt Baker, because she's got nothing going for her, and she's literally just been forgotten about, just like Nyla Rose.
Yeah. Like, I get it. Britt Baker played an important part in the growth of AEW. I get it. We got to give her some dues. She was there in the beginning. She was there all out. She was there for their first pay-per-view. She was the top woman for the first 3-4 years of that company.
No.
But it's like sports. When people get pissed off because, like I got pissed off because Brad Marchand got traded to the Florida Panthers. I was more pissed off that he got traded to Florida rather than traded anywhere else because I hate fucking Florida. I hate the Panthers and I hate the damn state. But that's regardless.
But you digress.
But the reality is that it's a business. It is a business.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, you might have your in any sport your top superstars.
Yeah.
And you upgrade on your secondary scoring or your secondary bats or whatever.
Yeah.
You're always going to be trying to upgrade those players. And while I still think Britt Baker's useful, I don't think she can tangle with these top AEW women right now.
Not even close.
No. Absolutely not.
I think the whole division has passed her by, in my opinion.
As well as Thunder Rosa.
Oh, yeah. Because
that was kind of the case like 3 months after she debuted.
The thing with Thunder Rosa, though, she did help the NWA women's division when she was there for a while and stuff for that. She was powerful, but the problem is her health and her ego are the two biggest things that keeps her hindering her. And this is just another example of how bad her ego has gotten over the years.
And her championship run with AEW as the women's champion was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not good.
Forgotten about.
Well, Britt and Thunder Rosa, both of them were not very good.
No.
I mean, you have one good match, and that was the match in the steel cage where they both left bloody, and no one can say that match was horrible. That match was genius.
There was heart in that match. There was heart and soul in that match from both women that night, and they did a great damn job in that match. I remember that match clearly.
Yeah.
That is the one thing you can say about AEW women. They know how to do hardcore. They never disappoint when they got a stipulation match.
Well, I want to talk about the stupidest person in the history of TKO. Mark Shapiro is an executive vice president. He is the number 3 guy to Ari Emanuel. This son of a bitch opened up his mouth and said this. I know that Vince is responsible for all of the names of the PLEs. But here's a chance for Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Here's a chance for Paul Levesque to put a stamp, because WrestlePalooza is going to be a super franchise. Will even exceed WrestleMania.
No.
And he talked
No,
about
here's the whole story. The whole story is Mark Shapiro says it's time for WWE to leave everything Vince in the past, and Triple H created WrestlePalooza on his own. First off, that's an ECW pay-per-view. He didn't create.
Exactly. I was just going to go there.
So shut up and
I'm sure he thinks he did.
yeah, I'm sure he doesn't know that because he is just an executive. He's guarantee you he's not a fan of wrestling. He's not a historian of wrestling.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, too. Besides the major pay-per-views, we always remember the Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, and might be one back in the day, King of the Ring. But you can't replace those. You're not just going to up and switch those names. I can understand. They've had thousands of different pay-per-views over the years. So even if they start switching them, remember they had Unforgiven back in the day. No Way Out. Like, they've had a million name changes over PLEs over the years anyway. So what's the difference of the current state? Like, Money in the Bank should stay. Elimination Chamber, how are you going to change those names? So
WWE in 2 years will not be the same.
Yeah,
you'll
I
have
see that.
You'll have the big four, but I guarantee you it's not going to be the same.
But the thing to me, like, it's not going to matter anyways. WWE's had a million different PLEs over the years with bad names. Great Balls of Fire, one of the worst names ever. Like it's not going to be a difference if you're going to change out Vince's names to new. It's still the same. You're going to have a pay-per-view once a month. It's not going to really matter whatever name you throw on there. Right?
Elvis is kicking at your throne there, Shane.
Who is?
Elvis.
Oh, God, I forgot all about that guy.
Anymore. I changed mine. I am now King JFB, you SOB.
Here's the funny thing is, he hasn't done anything to earn the king. He's a self-proclaimed, self-titled king.
Well, you earned being the Red Flag King, so, respect.
I'm not talking about Shane. I'm talking about Elvis.
Yeah.
Okay. Elvis has done nothing to earn that title of king.
I mean, before we even keep tabs on red flags, I've been a red flag on this channel for many years, for a long time, especially on my podcast. So
I mean, the minute we introduced the red flag, Shane, you had 12. 2 minutes in.
Jerome Medina.
I want to this WrestlePalooza name is the worst pay-per-view name in the history of wrestling.
You know what it sounds like? It literally sounds like you're at the fairgrounds in some small hick town in Nebraska, and you're going to WrestlePalooza because maybe an old guy from the past shows up to wrestle.
I heard Hacksaw Jim Duggan might be there.
Yeah. Or it's one of those outlaw companies that show up to wherever WrestleMania is that weekend, trying to get the fans at the convention or whatever their mud outlaw show is that's right out of a farm, 20 miles away from WrestleMania.
I heard Coco Beware's brother might be there.
Right now, that brother, Virgil, a whole lot of them. Man,
the guy that used to
do anything. I went to a con and met Virgil, and he was like, "Well, hey, do you want to talk for a few minutes?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, we'll talk for a few minutes." I said, "I can't stay long though because I got to go eat lunch." He goes, "You buying?" And I go, "What?" He goes,
"Wait,
can I come with you for lunch?" And I'm like, "No."
Where did you start? Okay, tell me you don't regret a little bit not taking Virgil out for lunch.
No, I don't. That brother would have got me blind. I would have had a $300 restaurant tab.
I wish you would have taken him out because that would have been a cool story. That I took he invited himself out for lunch.
I see, literally when you see his when he's at conventions, everybody has lineups. I felt so bad because Scott Hall one day shot on him 12 years ago at a convention too, where his table is so just lonely, nobody's even looking at him. Virgil's just sitting there like that and stuff like that. But that time when Scott Hall roasted him when he was like Virgil's bigger, he's like, oh yeah, he's used to being on his back.
Oh, Virgil. Hey, let's talk about TNA. Anybody remember the Dixie Carter promo she cut?
Which one?
Yeah.
The one where she told people it opened the show. It was all her wrestlers in the audience as she was down talking to them, telling them about how business is going to change. This is all because of Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was getting ready to come to TNA. None of them knew he was going to be there. And she basically said, you got to fight for your jobs. It was the worst. It was worse than when Vince said, frankly, I don't want to insult your intelligence.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm going to just keep doing the same shit over and over again. It was no different. Dixie Carter is a horrible, horrible woman. I know from firsthand knowledge. She is a horrible, horrible woman who should never, ever have been in charge of running.
And somehow she screwed over Billy Corgan in the deal too.
She screwed everybody over. She screwed everybody over. And then when all the shit hit the fan and people were being fired and indicted, she took the whole boat down with her.
It's amazing the company still exists.
Yeah. So Velvet Sky, somebody asked Velvet Sky about it on X, and she says that not one single person gave a shit about her speech. But when you look at the wrestlers, they look horribly pissed off. Like they didn't want to be there. Like, who was sent on TV? God, she's a C word.
Dixie Carter does.
Yeah.
I mean, I really wish I could tell you the whole story, and I can't because I signed an NDA, but she is a wretched, wretched human being. Like horrible. Like,
wait, how do you play into this, JFB?
so at one time I used to freelance for I don't know if you remember them. They played they were the two bald twins that were in WWE. They were in the Motorcycle Gang
Oh, and also WCW.
and WCW as
Air
well.
Twins.
So they live in Nashville and they did all the post-production and production for TNA Wrestling because TNA Wrestling was taping out here. And so she hired the Harris brothers, and the Harris brothers came, and the Harris brothers hired me as one of the 3 freelance shooters and editors for him. And if she doesn't pay, I don't get paid. Then things were said, and then there was lawsuits and all this other stuff. I can tell you the one good thing about it was I walked into Dean Whitehead's office, who is the CFO of Panda Energy and the CFO of TNA at that time, and told him that if I don't get my money, you'll hear from 2 things. You'll hear my lawyer or you're going to hear my chainsaw, but I better get a check by the end of the day, and it better be in a cashier's check. She's a wretched, wretched. They are great guys, are they not, Mr. Isaacs? I had no beef with them. They had no choice. They were getting screwed as well. So, but yeah, I mean, the Harris twins, straight up, solid dudes. I got no beef with those guys, but Dixie Carter is just a wretched human being. There's very few amount of people that I wish would just disappear off the face of the earth. She's one of them. She is just not a nice person. Anyways, and if she wants to sue, she knows where to find me. Liv Morgan was at the Stranger Things season 5 and debut, and she skirted saying probably won't be much longer before you'll start seeing me on TV. So we're expecting probably early 2026 is when I think we're going to finally see her. So, Lash Legend debuted. What do you guys think about Lash Legend?
I know nothing about her. I don't watch NXT.
I've only seen her in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
She looks like a big deal.
I'm impressed with her. She's a former WNBA player. She used to play basketball professionally. She kicks ass. She's a big girl, too. She's tall. She like 6'2", 6'3".
I mean,
No joke.
I know she's aligned with
Nia Jax.
Niger. I don't like that one bit, but
Oh, I mean, if you want to get hurt, best way to take your what's it?
I think he was talking about Shane.
He was talking about Shane. All right, I got two more that I want to talk about, and then we'll go into our celebration. First one out of the barrel of the shotgun. KO was seen running and exercising, which means we're probably going to be close to a KO return after his surgery went well and all this other stuff. He's been working out, going to physical therapy, and yeah, he's looking good. The other thing I want to talk about is Tony Khan and his national championship thing.
Yeah,
So
let's hear your take, and we'll get everyone else's take on it.
Yeah, so here's my take. The national championship has an amazing lineage. Some of your greatest wrestlers have held the national championship. Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, the list goes on and on. It's an NWA belt. It always has been.
Yeah.
That's what you trace it on. Now, the NWA national title was always allowed to be defended at indie shows or other promotions. That was the deal with the national championship. And that's what Tony Khan's doing. If Tony Khan said, hey, I'm creating a belt in honor and in reverence to the original national championship, I'd have absolutely no problem with this. But the fact of the matter is that you are now assuming the lineage of the national championship. Because you're saying that your belt has the same connotations as the NWA national title.
And I think that's where the NWA has a problem with it.
Well, see, the NWA, the current national championship, isn't even the old lineage. It's a new belt. The old national championship is technically Ilya Dragunov in the U.S. title. Yes. Because the NWA national title was merged with the WCW U.S. heavyweight title. And I'm not even sure if that's true because WWE did so much funky stuff with retiring titles. Yeah. I don't even know if there's really an active lineage for the national title.
Yeah.
So you're hold on.
Hey.
Shane?
Finally.
We got a weird actor
now. Now it's on speakerphone somehow. Everything keeps screwing up on me. But I can hear you guys now.
Okay.
But now
maybe turn off the show. You have the YouTube on?
No, I got nothing on.
Weird.
Okay, I'll go back out. I'll go back out and try again.
Okay.
So here's my thoughts on the championship. I think that was a mistake to try and attach the lineage to this title. Like essentially, I believe what Tony Khan is trying to do is trying to create his own U.S. title without calling it the U.S. title.
Probably, I think I feel like
the MJF thing where you had the American title was a trial.
That's possible. I do think it was a misstep to have MVP go out there and cut that promo, and then name the lineage of all the old school national champions.
Yeah, because it's a brand new belt and it has no lineage.
But I will say, with that said, I don't want to hear NWA wrestlers crying. It should be Billy Corgan stepping up and saying something. Not Mike Mondo, not Billy, not
Brian Idol.
Any of them.
Okay, here's why. Here's why I completely agree with EVP Joe. Because those wrestlers are putting themselves out there and burning bridges for Billy Corgan. They're hurting their career by doing this.
But
I think
didn't
Billy
know
Corgan
in-
should be the one saying it. No one else.
No, but I didn't know this until recently. There was some kind of lawsuit or courtroom thing behind the scenes between AEW and NWA. So that's why Billy Corgan might not be able to say fuck all, because there's legal ramifications
Yeah,
behind
that's
it.
for like the name Shockwave for
Yeah.
AEW show in Mexico. It's
Yeah.
not a
But Billy Corgan's lawyers or legal team could have told him, just shut the hell up right now. You
Well,
don't
if that's
like.
that's the case, then the wrestler should shut up too, because that's not going to help the lawsuit any.
I
Well,
mean,
I'm
that's
not concerned
true.
about the lawsuit. I'm just concerned about like wrestlers who might be screwing over their career because they're standing up for Billy Corgan.
yeah.
For sure, because especially we know NWA wrestlers that are on, like, do things in our group and stuff for that. And they're the ones that have been vocal too, right? So
Can we all agree that Tony is a petulant man-child that has never been told no in his life? You
Yeah.
do that
No, he's not.
with
He's
the
not
Bell
being
and
a
Shockwave title is so wrong. I mean,
No.
here's where I come from. For me, history has purpose. And when you are going to circumvent one belt with your belt and say, this is the true belt, this is the true lineage from when the last time the national championship was defended till whenever AEW, whatever happens to AEW, like that's going to be the current. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just not. And I have a problem with Tony Khan. And I think Alec Haney, which I never thought I would ever say in my entire life, I agree with Haney. I think what the problem is that Tony Khan's the kind of guy who likes to throw spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
And he gets a wild hair up his ass and he goes with it. Whether it's good or bad for the business, he just does it. And it's great because it shakes up a lot of shit. It shakes up a lot of stuff.
What I said to Haney the other day in private regarding this whole thing, and I still stick to this day, I used to love Tony Khan at first, but he's really seeming like AEW is a real live grown version of having WWE or AEW action figures. That's now what it kind of seems like. He's just super creating his own super matches like you're a 6-year-old child, or doing things like this. Just like, hey, I can't afford, like, that's just like when you use a G.I. Joe as a wrestler because you can afford that. But it's like, yeah, I'm just going to now mimic something like I was as a child that I, like, it's wrong. It's wrong for him to even, I get maybe making
I don't think
title,
it's wrong for him to create the title. I think it's wrong for him to assume the lineage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only part.
You know what? And you know what? New Japan, they took the Intercontinental title name before, but that's been a lineage for WWF forever and WWE.
But I think they can do it because they're in another country.
Yeah.
That, and also they didn't try to make it mimic the WWE Intercontinental title. It was just the name. That was it. It was not like.
And hopefully this title would look better than the actual NWA title.
Oh, that thing is horrible looking. Who wants a red belt with an American, with the United States?
I remember back in the day, there was jokes. Remember Ralph Wiggums when Lisa, when they had the costume contest to look like a state, and Lisa was in bed mattresses looking like Florida or whatever from Homer? Yeah. That's what they said the NWA title back then looked like, was the state of Florida with Lisa Simpson with the 2 bed mattresses.
I liked what that American title looked like, just not as gaudy. Like, dumb it down a bit.
I mean, I'll say this. I don't think Tony Khan, I think what Tony Khan is doing is good and bad for wrestling. He's changing the norm. And WWE, I mean, if you think WWE is not interested in what AEW is doing, they're counter-programming AEW. AEW is doing something right. If you are having a billion-dollar corporation, a multi-billion-dollar corporation, circumvent their programming so that they can counter yours, you're doing shit right.
What else? What else we got on the news? We got anything else?
No, I want to talk about us.
Okay.
I want to talk about these guys right here, this whole group, if you will. It's time for celebration, and in order to do that, we have to kind of go into the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
It's birthday time.
It's birthday time.
Hell yeah, it is. We
Hell
got
yeah,
balloons.
it is. We got balloons.
We got balloons. We got confetti. We got explosions.
We got
galore.
explosions galore.
Is anybody else getting a feedback? Like
I
hearing
am.
everybody's-
There we go. It's gone.
Sorry, that might have been me for a sec. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
The Bluetooth's going away.
Why don't we start off by playing our video from our friend Natalia Markova?
Yeah, let's do that. Natalia Markova.
I love.
Hello, this is the crush, Natalia Markova. Even though I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know me so well at this point. Anyway, I'm here to congratulate my friends at All FN Wrestling on their 25K 5-year anniversary. This is awesome. And I promise you guys you'll see me on the show really soon. But you know what else is awesome? This Tuesday, you can watch my match for the NWA Women's Championship on Roku Sports Channel, 8 p.m. Make sure. I'll see you there.
Oh, I mean, Tuesday. Her championship match is on Tuesday.
Yes. So I'm not going to say she's winning the title. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
But I think she's winning the title.
I think she's going to win the title. I think it's about damn time.
I feel
She's
like
well overdue.
Told Canada Dry. I feel like we've had this conversation for about 4 months now. Every time, it's like, I feel like she's going to win the title.
Because they don't
we've
have
had
the-
this conversation for a year.
Yeah, we've been
NWA doesn't have pay-per-views anymore.
anymore.
And yeah, but MWA doesn't have pay-per-views anymore where you can buy it anymore.
Yeah.
So they just eventually stream the pay-per-views on their TV show.
Okay.
So this was recorded in the summer, and now it's finally coming to our TVs.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I love that Brian Idol and Markova walk along the boardwalk where like the whole like almost Rocky and Coach.
Oh yes,
that was
they're
a
little like.
that was-
Are you gonna finally win the big one, Markova?
That was a great little vignette. I love that vignette, and like Brian Idol and Markova are such a great package.
Oh yeah.
So like the other thing I noticed, like you notice like her accent isn't as thick anymore.
Yeah.
No, she is not as thick as it was when we first interviewed her. Like yeah.
The
I
American
mean,
is rubbing off on her.
yes. when you watch American television, eventually enough, you'll start getting that American accent.
So
She's hanging
not
out with those
only-
Floridians.
So not only is she coming on the show, she announced.
Yeah.
She wants us to watch on Wednesday or Tuesday. Sorry.
Tuesday, yeah.
So, we got always got Natalia here to support us, and that kind of gets me into the story of how AFW started.
Rocket, brother.
I'll be back in a minute, guys. I gotta go take care of it.
Oh, he's like, I don't want to hear this story again.
I've heard that ain't that. I've heard it. I'm gonna be listening and walking around that.
So what had happened is that there was this other wrestling group that James and I were a part of, and there's some bullying going on, and like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna create my own chat, and none of these people are invited, and we just called it Pro Wrestling Chat.
Yeah.
And so Dallas was we were doing this. You remember he was doing that? It was kind of like the thing where you pick wrestlers, and it's like if they win, you get points or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's writing this stupid thing called Amino, and we're doing all in chat this Amino thing. It was really dumb.
Oh,
But
God, it was horrible.
we would all come into Pro Wrestling Chat, and talk smack about Amino. and and so eventually it was like, I was talking, this is around the same time that I made friends with Natalia Markova, and told her all about this stuff. And, she saw Fruit Cat's 20,000 fans on Instagram. And she's like, you know what? You should start your own wrestling brand.
Hell yeah.
And like with everything, the timing was perfect to turn Pro Wrestling Chat into FN Wrestling. And then we evolved into all FN Wrestling and AFW. And it's been awesome having like all the different people and having the community.
Yeah.
Like when I did this, it was all about the community. It was all about friendship. It was all about doing it together.
Yeah.
And to me, like AFW, it means everything to me. Like, I don't know, maybe it saved my life, because sometimes the darkness is at your door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say the thing, just keep fighting. I say that every show.
Yeah.
And there was a time 2 years ago where I injured myself again.
Oh yeah.
And I tore my ACL. I didn't tear I tore my ACL. And I was rock bottom for 3 days.
Yeah.
The darkness was taking over. But just keep fighting. When you say that, you got to walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
Yep.
And that's what pulled me out of it. Just keep fighting. And it's a way of life. It's not just a catchphrase.
Yeah.
I gotta add to that origin story when you tore, because literally, we wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for AEW AEW being promoted.
Yeah.
For the tickets.
Yeah.
I saw you saying, "Hey, I want to talk to people on this podcast," posting on the different ads for the tickets. We found each other then. That was before you did that. And it was just by a fluke of God. Hey, we hooked up.
Yeah, God.
Your leg was toast. I was being able, like, just to be able to buy fluke, to be able to get that ride going, that you're like, hey, like, I won't be able to go to this event unless I get a freaking ride down there and stuff.
Oh yeah, you're my freaking savior in this whole thing, Shane. For
like,
that's
why I had to interrupt there. That's why I had to throw, because just even finding you through that way, and then just that shit went down, and that's when we started becoming bros. And also was like, yeah, I was like, oh, that's not good. And you're like, there's a way to get the. I'm like, we're gonna do it. I'm getting your ass down there for that event so we can meet each other for the first time, but also to make sure. Because you're so freaking looking forward to the AEW event. That's how I found you.
Like AEW stuck me over. Like they didn't come to Vancouver like those other times, but we were pissed.
Yeah. And like honestly, just by that whole fluke of freaking Intervine and shit like that, we got to that freaking event together, and I got you home that night, and we're in the back seat watching EVP and Jeremy doing the Collision show that night too, and we're outside.
Oh yeah, we called it. You were drunk as a skunk.
Yeah. Oh no, you saw me pick you up in regular mode, and then I saw you and Eric halfway through the show where I'm like got the pitch going, and then at the end of the show it's like you guys saw. I'm like, but dude, like seriously, like that whole. That was a spiritual moment, just to have everything line up like that and get you to that AEW show that day. And
why don't we show a video from somebody saying what AFW means to them?
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, AFW community. This is Pancake Man, and what I like about AFW is the community. Who wants pancakes?
Pancake Man. Oh, now candles.
Pancake Man brought the pancakes.
Yeah. Hell yeah, he did. He's Pancake Man. He's always got pancakes. Always. Always, always.
Joe, tell us, what does AFW mean to you?
Oh man, I think just it means like camaraderie and family. Like it's a place where the only place I really come to talk wrestling.
Yeah.
And not just wrestling. Like there's been times where we literally come together as a family to help people through tough times. There's been, or I remember getting money to send someone get a gift card for McDonald's so they could go have a Happy Meal, as a joke. Like,
Oh yeah, we sent Caleb. I forget how much was it, $50?
15. I know it was maybe 50 bucks to let them go have Happy Meals. I mean, we've got together to help people go see family. Like our good buddy Lord Ryan Rich, we helped him out.
I just think of that. That was dude, I love the fact Ryan took time to personally message each person that helped. He messaged me, and it was just like how grateful he was and humble he was about that, man. I was so appreciative that I did, because for him to actually take time, not just put a group message, but to actually message each person individually and thank them like that.
But and then on the opposite side, like we've done so many different kind of shows. I remember like the AFW backstage show. We've had plenty of laughs. Like it's so much fun to get together with a bunch of like-minded guys and girls and just shoot the shit and have fun talking wrestling. We talk football, we talk sports. Like it's an escape from reality.
Yeah.
Is what AFW is for me.
Yeah.
Why don't we show another video?
Yeah.
And let's see what we think.
On behalf of the Lollipop Guild and all the other munchkins, I'd like to say this about AFW.
Happy 5-year anniversary. I can't believe it's already been 2 years since I joined. Time flies when you're having fun, and I've had so much of it thanks to all of you amazing people. Can't wait to keep making memories together. Love you all tons.
Aww.
Now, Tiffany, it's all in good fun. Tiffany is feeling sick, so she wanted me to read this little piece of paper and read her. But I thought it would be better to turn her into a member of the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah.
And represent the Munchkins. And what better person to be here than Shane to enjoy that?
I'm like choking to death right now.
But yeah, Tiffany, we love that you are part of our group here, and you had a certain dynamic. Like, who can make fun of themselves for being short better than Tiffany?
I give her so much. I mean, she gives it back. Just like we give each other so much shit, especially with the small dick Shane. I can't help but to laugh when she calls me that. I can't help it. But yeah, she's a great trooper. I remember Big J was the one that put out, even said that like she'll give it back as good as you give it to her and stuff like that. And she's a doll. She's a doll. Even though I could kick her for a field goal from 50 yards away.
So tell me, James, JFB, what does AFW mean to you?
It means the world to me. Like Aaron said, when when we decided to kind of get out of the 4-letter word chat that we got, we wanted a place that we could hang out where your opinions mattered and you weren't ridiculed for rooting and liking one guy or girl over another or one promotion over another. Like none of that exists in AFW. Now, if you do a bad take like Bad Take K, then obviously you're going to be like, what are you, out of your freaking mind? But for the
But
most part,
even the Bad Take Kate thing it's done in love.
it is out of love. It is. Yeah. We
I
love
missed the shirt.
Kay is a great guy. I've interacted with him multiple times. Absolute great. And that's the key to our community in AFW is that, I've been here since day zero. Even before AFW was formed, I was
Pro
I was
wrestling
on
chat.
I was in that chat every single day. And when for me it's always been about camaraderie with people. Because we're more than just wrestling fans. We love movies, we love TV, we love sports, we love this, we love that, and like we can get into certain subsects of people that we hang out with and chat with the most. Like that's what's so great about it. But you know, last year in December, the love of my life got an aneurysm. And everybody messaged me, and I got to some people, and some people I just couldn't, just because it's just so much going on at that time. But I was sitting on the couch, ready to just cram a whole bunch of pills into my mouth, and basically fuck around and see what happens. And I knew it was enough to take me out. And I tuned in to, went on YouTube and watched the match live, and then called in. And
Remember
talk to you guys, and in all honesty, like it is what saved my life. I didn't want to make anybody worry or grieve over me, and so when I came on the show and talked to you guys, like it felt cathartic. I mean, it just felt good to just be in that community again. And yeah, I mean, I'm still on my grief journey, and it's going to take a while, but I have everyone here. And if I ever get to a point where I just need that pickup, I get on the chat, and next thing you know, I'm feeling good.
Now Jess died,
that.
and we honor her every time we say Halo's up because that is something unique that we created um, for people who lose people.
Yeah.
And I'll say that, like when I lost my dad to cancer, I got the call when I was at work, and I'm chatting to everyone in AFW League, and you guys are all walking me through it. Like you're all just being there with me as the snot's running down my nose, and I'm on the bus embarrassing myself, crying, and like y'all just walked with me, and like that's the heart of what AFW means. We walk with people through their grief because that's life.
Yeah.
Life is hard, and it's easier if you got some people to help you along the way.
Yeah. And that's what makes this community so dynamic, is because what initially all brought us together was the sport of professional wrestling, the entertainment of professional wrestling. That's what all brought the 25,000 people that are in our community right now. I kid you not, they're all there because they are fans of professional wrestling.
Right.
But when you get past that surface level, you dive deeper into our community. We have lawyers, doctors. We got fruit cap, for fuck's sakes. I mean,
Well,
But
he's part of the origin story.
yeah. I mean, he's a huge part of the origin story.
Because without Fruit Cat, I don't know if we have AFW because like he taught me how to build like social presence.
Yeah.
I sort of interrupt that part, but the part when JFB came out, because I remember it was on. That was a powerful moment when JFB, tears and all. I was like, you know what, Matt? And we were all here for you then, and for you to come have the strength, for you to come live on air, that day was a very powerful moment, man. And it was like, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I got much love, and
I
and
appreciate
I still remember, I brought it up a long time ago, that time when you guys were heading back from Nashville. She's driving, and you're on the air,
Yeah.
trying to podcast from your car. That was a pretty epic moment. You're showing her at the same time on the wheel while you're trying to podcast to us.
Yeah,
That was a
and that's
pretty epic moment.
And that was so great. I got to meet Zach Kelly. I got to meet Zach. I got to meet Michael Smith. I got to meet Jay Brown. I got to meet a whole bunch of people at
Love
Blood
Jay
and Guts
Brown.
in Nashville. And that's what's so great is that we have the ability, if you're in a geographic location close enough, a couple hours away, go see each other. Go hang out.
And this is what's so cool about having Shane and Kimmy
That's awesome.
now a part of AFW, because it's not just me in Canada by myself. It's me and my brother and my sister in Canada.
Yeah.
She's honestly been godsend. I couldn't, like, she's been perfect. Like, the things I could never do, she's there, and she's joined the team. She's took the goddamn ball.
Yeah.
And fucking just not only delivered with it, like, just took it light years compared to anybody else that's joined, especially myself. Like, just the contribute she's doing now. She's revitalized that website.
Yeah.
Like, Kimmy is godsend. I love that.
Yeah,
girl.
here's the thing about that website. When I'm the only one doing it, it's very it's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot to do.
But with having Kimmy alongside me, it's really good. Let's play the video from Kimmy.
Yeah, let's play the video from Kimmy because she's always got something nice to say.
What up, Kimster here. I just wanted to pop in and say how proud I am of all you guys. Thank you for having me on board. I love working with you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for AFW.
Yeah.
Now, Kimster, as we call her, she's starting to do these 3-minute videos, speedy reviews, and it's a review in under 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And this thing is taken off on YouTube. They both have like 800 views.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like we finally have covering some WWE stuff, and we actually finally own that name, All Effing Wrestling, where we cover all the wrestling.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to cover everything. You got to have different people for different stuff.
There's a lot of wrestling, lots of it.
And not only that is that she does the website and does the stories, and like she's like Shane said, she is definitely a godsend.
Yeah.
To really help me keep this everything kind of rolling. And so like you've probably seen my AFW films that I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
With some of the Joker Begins 2 and Batman and Robin.
They're fun.
So those have been doing really well. But as soon as she saw mine, Kimmy wanted to do it too.
Yeah.
And she really stepped up. And she's doing this new show. It's going to be released tomorrow, called Kimmy Chat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's her cartoon character interviewing just different wrestlers, and she pretty much just punks them on the show. Yeah. So I don't want to give away too much, but it's good stuff that she's doing, and we'll be releasing that tomorrow.
Yeah, sweet. I think I might do one for movie reviews.
That'd
be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that kind of leads us to the AFW network.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that I was kind of, I wasn't all in on the podcast thing right away, because I'm like, does anyone care what we have to say?
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone's got a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we even named our very first podcast Just Another Effing Podcast. It shows where our faith was, right? But like having JFB on board, like I couldn't have picked a better partner, because he's like a natural radio star, like DJ number whatever. And just the fact that he's in the movie industry, and he actually, like, he helped me get better at a lot of things just by watching and observing. And the All Effin' Wrestling show, that's my first love, is the All Effin' Wrestling show. Like, be able to do this podcast every week, like, oh my goodness, like, it's everything.
Yeah, it's freaking rad. I mean, it's I remember when you posted, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing a podcast." I was the first one that said, "Hell yeah,
You
let's
were,
go."
and I was like, sometimes
That's
it's
awesome.
just like right time, right place.
Yeah.
And I was like, and you were a member of our little faction there, TDS. I'm like,
yeah.
So it wasn't very men.
Yeah. And I remember we had Brick City L on the show with us, and I mean that guy can just
Lewis is he's got some good raps going on.
Oh yeah, he is
Like, he's
killing
building
it.
a little bit of an empire there with his rap music.
Yeah, it's great.
Now that we're talking about the All Effin' Wrestling podcast, I will say I've watched it for a while, but I remember Canada Dry was like, we're just about to get this channel monetized. It's really about to kick off. We just need so many more hours. So on my own, I went back to the very first episode and I just started watching. Boom, boom, boom. And I said this last year. I say it this year. I'll say it every year going forward. You guys, the improvement in quality in the production of this podcast is second to none. And JFB, like, I have to give you most of the credit because you have that background. The production, the videos, the intros, the special effects, like, it adds so much to this podcast. Like, it can't be stated enough. I always appreciate you, and I'm so glad I get to be a part of this with you guys.
Thank you.
And not only that, but we're freaking good-looking people on the show. Like, you see some of those other podcasts, they look like they've been stuck in their mom's basement for too many years.
We got every walk of life, and I mean, I'm a prime example of every walk of life is on this show.
Yeah,
you got the lonely boys, you got the wild animals, you got the preachers, you got the guys, the financial guys, you got army guys, you got every walk of life, all a part of that. And actually, I want to get in a moment to say what the AFW means to me, because you guys know I've been jaded with the professional wrestling business in the last few months. I was heavy into it with you guys when I started. But that being said, even though I'm gotten really not a lot to do with the wrestling stuff anymore, we're still a family in the different chats and stuff for that. We're still able to talk about everything else. And you guys still keep me along, even though you guys know my views about TK and Triple H and all that stuff for that. We're a true family. Like, it's the whole family vibe is there from day one. And yeah, you guys been for me from different dark times. You guys now see me through 2 different birthdays now since joining you guys and stuff like that. And 41 was a pretty shitty one for me because I'm like, oh, this is where I'm getting middle age.
Yeah.
And you guys been there for a couple of deaths and like were pretty heavy for me and stuff for that. So it's like, yes, it's a wrestling based podcast, but there's a lot more than just the wrestling side. That's why I'm glad it actually switched to the AFW network.
Yeah.
So you got expansion for everywhere and not just wrestling. And me and Aaron we try, and you know what? Maybe one day we'll rehash some of these shows. We had our little thing going for a few weeks. Fortunately, shit started happening in my life, so I kind of had to take a step
Oh yeah,
back.
we had our alternate timeline show.
And yeah, / conspiracy news, and it was
The
fun.
Kool-Aid Cult Show.
Yeah,
I mean,
and yeah, it's just
just to
it was
think
a
of some
fun
of our
experience.
older shows, like Wrestling with the Paranormal, which you did Canada Dry.
Yeah.
What other ones are there? I hope we can bring back the comic show because I enjoyed that. I know that was
Him and Lord Rich with the story of that show. That was a lot of fun too. I loved that show. I was like, man, there's so much.
It's so hard to do the show if everyone's not 100% in.
And
Yeah.
people got different schedules, different lives going on. There's too much. Like that's the problem. But hey, a once a month show for these fun random shows, that wouldn't be horrible either, right?
and not to mention, we have like JFB here has spearheaded 2 new projects. We have our Reels list, where we talk movies, and then one that I was so excited when he said we're doing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I'm having so much fun doing that.
Oh, get ready because Thursday is going to be a loop de loop.
Can we place him in a freezer so, or you can control him for the show?
I will never kill you guys unless you intentionally do something stupid.
I got an idea.
Now we got the new Real List, which continues on our birthday celebration today, later on in the day. And then we got the Dungeons and Dragons, which is not live. We have it edited and we post it later on.
Yeah.
But we also have the AFW films, which I've been like having so much fun.
Those are great to watch.
These AI 2 to 3 minute videos. Like my creativity was dependent on people like JFB and Alex Haney and can you guys make this for me? Like I have this vision. Like even for the shirts, I couldn't do it. Like now I'm learning how to do that a lot better and all the kind of stuff.
You created this one.
Yeah, and AI helps. But it just allows my creative juices now to be able to be unleashed. And someone said I have a sick and twisted mind just because they're a little like Bugs Bunny can ask you if you're going to pick up the soap. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, everybody in some way is got to have, if you're going to be part of the entertainment industry, you got to have some kind of sick, twisted mind in some way, shape, or form. Or not saying narcissistic, but just that to be out there, you got to have a special mind. You can't be a regular Joe. You can't just be a regular person. You need something there that create those juices. You can't just be just a run-of-the-mill sheet.
Yeah.
So let me quickly explain to you what Joker 2 is about. It's Joker's descent into madness.
Yeah.
And that's why you see the things the way you see them. They're all from his mind.
I love it. I mean, I've always said I love creativity. I love let's us challenge the community. If you want to do something, run it by us. If it's something that fits into our brand, hell yeah, go ahead and do it.
Here's the thing, even with Kimmy making her things, there's so many times I rejected what she had.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, sorry, it doesn't make I had to be brutal. It doesn't make the cut. Sorry.
Hey, you know what? You're fair. But I got a podcast idea, maybe once a month, once every few weeks on a weekend. A shoot the shit episode. Just whoever wants to jump on, talk about what's going on. I mean, we won't get because we want to stay politically free.
Yeah.
And among some of the other, but I just mean hey, this happened in the world. This guy in Florida did something stupid or whatever. Like just a shoot the shit episode.
We're talking
just
Florida, man. That's a month-long podcast.
I'm just saying, yeah. For example, just a real shoot the shit episode, have some clips or whatever, like just a comedic, feel free, feed off it because everybody can feed off each other too. That's a great thing. That's like great community podcast to watch. Just let them roll for an hour or 2 hours, no specific topic, and creative stuff happens. And you get some of the best entertainment
Well,
happening.
that's kind of what we were
Just-
trying to do there with our show that you and I were doing.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, yeah, like hell, those are fun. Those are fun.
Yeah.
So let's talk about where it all kind of started, where everything kind of birthed in the AFW league.
Yeah.
Now EVP Joe is he's our general manager.
Hence the name where EVP came from.
Yes. You also used to be called GM Joe.
Yep.
GM Joe.
Yep.
Now.
Trader Joe. I call him that during the
Trader Joe. Yeah. Golden Graham. Remember, you used to be called Golden Graham.
Yep. Golden Graham. I remember that.
Graham on the bar on the show before.
That was Rich. That's Rich who came up with that nickname.
Yeah.
But like, we got a new season of AFW League coming up here.
Yeah. 2 weeks from yesterday it starts.
So we've got the sign up form being hammered out here. And we're gonna go on a different twist this season. Jet Bree's bringing his dungeon master to the chats, and you're gonna compete with like little wrestling challenges throughout the week, and for an extra point or two.
Yeah,
that's fun. I mean, if I actually cared about wrestling currently, I would be all over that. But that actually does sound like an extra nice element, fun element.
Yeah, got little quizzes, little adventures you have to go on. I got all kinds of stuff ready and planned to twist your mind.
And if you don't interact, you don't get the point.
Yeah.
You don't get the extra points.
Yeah, you don't get the extra points.
And AFW League it's really where like we all kind of met. Like if you don't have those AFW League chats, like that's why like Kimmy can come along and write a bunch of articles, but if she's not in our chats, then she doesn't get closer and she doesn't get more opportunities and just get the trust level that we get. That's where we become best friends.
Yeah,
in those chats.
Yep.
And it's where we learn to trust each other and like.
Yes.
Oh,
and like, I just want to address this really quickly. Like sometimes people, they come a part of our group and then whatever reason they leave and whatever, it happens.
Yeah.
Like you can't take everyone on the spaceship.
No.
Yes.
If the spaceship, you're not feeling comfortable in this spaceship, go find another spaceship. Go stay on Earth. I don't care. It's all right.
Yeah.
I don't take offense to it. It hurts sometimes, but like God bless you and do what you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah, people come and people go, but I mean, that's just how it is, in life. I mean, I have friends that I haven't talked to in like 10 years. I'll occasionally text them or whatever, but for the most part, like, you kind of just move on. You go forward and, sometimes we leave people behind, but as we grow, we get stronger.
You know what? Sometimes it's just not on purpose. Like some of my best friends from 20 years, we only talk once in a while, but when we do, everything's all united. Because people got families, people got careers.
Yeah.
And they're already tied up with a million things while you're tied up with a million things at the same time and stuff like that. So it's not even like it's out of purpose. It's just something just happens. But as long as you could just reunite that passion with said people, family too. Like same thing. I haven't talked to certain family in years, but just one conversation out and over, and everything's rehashed all over again and stuff like that. So at least there's still a special bond there, whether you don't talk to them right away or whatever, right?
Yep, absolutely, 100%.
So the other thing we want to talk about is, so like. We have the AFW community.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, we're 50 off from the actual 25K. But I didn't want to wait till next week.
Yeah.
We'll probably get it tonight or tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was what I wanted to build everything around.
Yeah.
Was the AFW community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um, you got the like and like having a lot of people there, seeing the different news and it's it was such a slow grind at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey guys, we got 2,000 people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Like it
Yeah,
was
but
such a slow
remember,
grind.
it was like a year ago. Like we just saw
10K.
this astronomical growth. It was like we were adding like 5,000 people in a month.
Well,
Like,
I love the fact it wasn't that long ago when I joined the team, 10K. Also, it was like 10K. We're like, yes,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Like it was, and then all of a sudden, just once we hit I said that to Aaron too. I go, once you hit the 10K mark, you'll just start seeing those numbers just grow and grow because now you got all those people double sharing, or because it's a public group, which makes it perfect. Friends, even if they're not part of the group yet, will see their friends chatting or commenting or posting in that said group.
Yep.
So now all of a sudden, eyes are on them. I've had a lot of my friends over the years that were wrestling. I tried to invite originally, but they just not quite all there.
Yeah.
I don't mean in the head one. I just mean social media one.
You're
So,
not out
yeah,
there.
yeah. Well, I mean, maybe a little bit of that too. But and you met one of my buddies, Ryan. You met my buddy, that big, huge, chubby black guy that we were.
That's a big guy.
Yeah, he is a big guy. So is my buddy Severio too. That was another big guy. But yeah, he's seen some of the comments just because of the public. I tried to invite him, and then it's just like, and that's how it keeps growing. And it's like, you know what, 50,000 next year is not a. It's not like shorts. It's not a dream. It easily could happen with just the right things, right algorithms, and everything just at once. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because for those who don't know, like when I'm not working on film, I do. I have clients that I do social media for. I'll edit and stuff like that. And that's a big reason why I don't have a huge presence on social media. When you do it for about 8 hours a day, you tend to get a little tired of it. So, but what was really cool about, like so many people want to know, like for example, like I had a client and he was, I gave him suggestions of places that I've inputted and stuff, and he asked about how we got 25,000 for AFW, and I said it's simple. Like we're just good people, and people realize that, and they share and suggest. Like there's no formula to going viral. There just isn't, but
No.
we
And,
stay.
and the grind was real.
Yeah, and we
The first
stayed
grind was
true to
real.
ourselves. We didn't change to get more people. We didn't relax on our mods and our moderation of what we do and do not accept in the group. Like we have not changed one single iota. We are still the same guys that we were 5 years ago, and we're the same people now 5 years later with 25,000 followers. I agree with Shane. You know what? I think year 6, 50,000 is not that far off.
I will say, when we really started growing, like about this time last year, me and Aaron were constantly talking to each other in chat. Hey, did you post this story? I'm going to post this story. Like,
yeah,
it is a grind, but it's got to be a consistency is what makes you grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where people like Kimmy and like Cade posting all the time, and even Tiffany
I'm
posting all the time.
thankful for them that I don't have to. Me and you don't have to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is nice to have helping hands around to help
Yeah.
keep stuff up to date.
Yeah. I mean, it's just we're consistent. We stay who we are throughout this entire thing. Nobody can ever take us down. So
I just had a memory flashback when I called from a disc golf tournament. I just finished a disc golf tournament the one day.
Yeah.
Having that opportunity to call you guys, just been like sitting in my car, just being like, yeah, and I'm in my disc golf gear or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I just finished it. Like, that's how much like It's been so fun just to have that opportunity to just drop in here, drop in there, and all that. Like,
Yeah.
I think we covered it, guys. Is there anything else that
Nah.
I think we
all I want to say is I love you guys. I love you.
Yeah.
Everything you guys do have kept my sanity in check, which is, a good thing when you're dealing with, crap that you have to deal with in everyday life. But I love this community. Every single 25,000 of you, I love and adore you. And if you ever need anything, hit me up. Talk to me, ask me, and interact with me. I am an open book. And if I can help, I will help. And if I can't help directly, I know people who can. So for those who are not part of this community that are watching, join us. Become part of this community because we are tight knit. Like I said, people who have issues and people who have troubles and they're going through dark times and dark shit, we're there for you. It's not just a motto. It's not something we just say. We're there. And if we all can help, we're going to try our best to help. Period. And that's all there is to it. So,
Yeah. I want to say something. It's not AFW related, real quick.
Yeah.
But all three of you know, and I make it well known, I'm a United States Marine. Proud of it. I served. Well,
I love you for that, man.
Today is November 9th, which
250.
means tomorrow is the illustrious 250th birthday of the United States Marine Corps.
Hell yeah.
Go.
And then on top of that, on Tuesday is Veterans Day.
Yeah.
We have Remembrance Day in Canada for that, too.
Yeah, Remembrance Day, Veterans Day, same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go out of your way to thank someone. Just sit there and just take a moment to reflect on what that means. Because for those of you that don't know, Veterans Day / Remembrance Day is in commemoration of World War II stopping on the 11th day of the 11th month, the 11th hour of that day. That's why we celebrate it on 11/11.
Yep.
So just take a moment and give thanks to people, because I'm sure most of us have a family member who have given the ultimate sacrifice.
Yep.
So I just want to say, if there's any veterans out there, thank you for your service.
And if you're Canadian, buy a poppy to help support the.
Red poppies. Yeah, I see that. But also to all my Marines out there, happy birthday and Semper Fi.
Semper Fi. Woo! Yeah, I got a dad, U.S. Army. I got a cousin, U.S. Air Force. So I got uncles that were U.S. Army as well. So yeah,
hell yeah.
It's to willingly put yourself in the line of fire to protect our country is tremendous, because there are other countries that do not have a volunteer army.
No,
it's
Israel and many other countries, you're forced to go in the army. Korea, you have to do minimum. There's been professional golfers that were forced to stop their career just to serve for the Korean army. So
and you look like Tim Robinson, the guy who used to be the center for the Spurs, or David Robinson, not Tim Robinson. David Robinson went to the Naval Academy. He served his time. Ted Williams, one of the greatest.
Pat Tillage.
Pat Tillman. Pat Tillman died. He left the NFL and went to serve he was a Marine, correct?
After 9/11.
No, he was Army. He was Special Forces, I believe.
Rangers. That's how he accidentally got killed in friendly fire, was being part of the Special Forces. Rest in peace, Pat Tillman, for what you did, man. You gave up millions of dollars.
Yeah, but back to Ted Williams. That man gave up 2 years of his prime in baseball to go serve our country.
And not only that, he flew fighter jets.
That's right.
He didn't have a reporter's job or a cushy job in an office or playing for the USO. That homeboy got into a plane and was shot down.
Yes, that's right.
Ted freaking baseball.
So Jeff B, just wrapping up here.
Yeah.
The AFW 5-year 25K celebration continues tonight.
That's right. We continue tonight. For those who don't know, we have a really awesome movie and TV show pod that's called The Realist.
Because I'm a realist.
Not the realist, but the real.
I'm a realist.
And we are doing the top 10 wrestling movies of all time. Kimmy, the Kimster, is going to be on here. Canada Dry is going to be part of it. And we're just going to talk about professional wrestling in movies. And this is just movies about professional wrestling, not movies with professional wrestlers.
I just watched the Peanut Butter Falcon last night for the first time.
If I'm around, you guys give me a chance. If the wrestling comes on, I'd love to talk about the wrestling when that part.
Yeah, call in for that show.
I'm finally grateful. I finally found out today, of all days, for the anniversary, I could finally get on. Remember how many times we've been trying to get me on?
You've got the formula now.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's the end of the show. We got a whole bunch of stuff to hawk, but it's really simple. Down below, clickety-clack, get a t-shirt, prowrestlingtees.com/effing wrestling. Click on our community. Our social links are all down there to direct you. SWA Sabres, DraftKings. If you sign up for DraftKings, that helps the show. Buy a lightsaber, that helps the show. Buy a t-shirt, helps the show. You want to click on the little join icon? If you click on that join, you can go into a different tier and help the show through YouTube. So, with all that being said, on the 5th anniversary, 5 years of service, I am, on behalf of Canada Dry, EVP Joe, and the Red Flag King, Showtime Shane, I am the JFB.
And this is important to me. I'm going to say it right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are down and out. I've been there, JFB's. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're down and out, and it's okay that you're depressed. You're down in the dumps. It's not okay to stay there.
No.
And part of that is reaching out to your friends, your family, your community. Reach out to your church. Yeah. Reaching out to us. We will help. Stick a rocket on your back. We'll put one foot in front of the other, dust you off, raise your fist in the air, and put the devil in a sharpshooter, and just keep fighting.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff. 30 minutes after the hour.
Jazz hands.